So let's take a second and talk about the people who missed out on fame and fortune. Eric Stefani was a founding member of the rock band No Doubt, forming it with friends and asking his sister Gwen to join on vocals. But Eric bowed out after helping to write No Doubt's breakthrough album Tragic Kingdom in 1995. This meant that Stefani missed out on the limelight and riches that his sister and other band members experienced. Instead, he focused on his career as an animator for The Simpsons. Kim Hill from the Black Eyed Peas, well, before the Black Eyed Peas hit the big time, the lineup was a little different. The only woman in the group for the first two albums was the singer and songwriter Kim Hill. However, as the band changed direction and Hill started to feel pressure from the band's label to be more sexual, she left in 2000 to pursue other projects. Hill was eventually replaced by Stacey Fergie Ferguson in 2002, and the band started to see global success off the back of this reinvention. Hill is still in the music business, but has not been seeing the same levels of success as her former bandmates have. Gwen Matlock from the Sex Pistols. Gwen Matlock joined the Sex Pistols in 1974 when the band was looking for a bass player. However, he didn't last long, and when John Lydon, aka Johnny Rotten, joined in 1975, there was tension with Gwen, who ended up leaving in 1977. Although folklore says he was forced out for liking the Beatles. Matlock didn't completely fade away into obscurity, but he didn't quite hit the big time either. He formed Rich Kids with Steve New and Midge Ure, but that disbanded after one album. He then drifted between bands before releasing a book called I Was a Teenage Sex Pistol in 1990. While he still plays and performed again with the Sex Pistols, Matlock didn't find the levels of fame and notoriety enjoyed by John Lydon or his bass replacement Sid Vicious. He told the Telegraph newspaper in 2014 that his decision to quit the Sex Pistols had cost him millions. Richard Evans from U2. When the Irish rock band U2 first came together under their original name, The Hype, in 1976, there were 5 band members, not 4. The Edge's older brother, Richard Dyke Evans, played guitar with the group for 18 months, but it was not to last, and Richard left the band, later saying that I just didn't fit in. Evans received money from the Irish government to study computer science at Trinity College in Dublin and chose to focus on his studies instead. He did spend some time with another band, but soon left music behind, going to Imperial College London to complete an engineering doctorate and pursuing a full-time career in science, while his brother's band went on to become global megastars. Pete Best, The Beatles. Pete Best was the original drummer for the Beatles, having met John Lennon and Paul McCartney and George Harrison in the club that his mother Mona ran from the basement of the Best family home. He became the drummer in 1960 while they were honing their craft in Hamburg, Germany, in the now legendary Cavern Club in Liverpool. However, after meeting Ringo Starr, who was the drummer in another Liverpudlian band, the other members got their manager Brian Epstein to fire Pete Best in 1962, just before they went on to achieve international fame. Best initially struggled and did at one point attempt to kill himself as he saw his former band succeed without him. However, he found happiness as a civil servant with his wife Kathy. He says he's never spoken to the other Beatles again, but does now play in his own band, and they do cover several Lennon-McCartney songs.